It is almost over, Doris. What are you honed in on tonight?
I think, Brian, whether we're talking about pre-All-Star break where things can get a little wonky or maybe the start of the season, to me, the best teams, regardless of the time of the year it is, they are focused on staying true to their habits and remaining competitively tough. Because I don't care if you're playing guys outside the rotation that are normal, those guys have got to bring great effort. The standard should be met nightly regardless of the circumstance.
And the Lakers starting five. They've got Luka Doncic, LeBron James out there with Hayes. Then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's Reeves in at the 2. Now here's Davis. Washington, a screen on Doncic. Dinwiddie passes to Lively. 5 on the clock. It's Dinwiddie on the wing. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Dinwiddie's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Spencer Dinwiddie can make an impact in the painted area. He's got size at the position.
Back to Doncic. Hachimura outside. Pass to Hayes. James with the ball. Stolen by Dinwiddie. Now here's Davis. Out to Thompson. Davis against James. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a deep 3. Davis can't hit.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now here's Davis. 27 points his last game. Dinwiddie passes to Davis. Sinks the tray.
Nice work from AD. He finds his comfort zone behind the three-point line.
Pass to Hayes. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will end the shot.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
One shot.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. I asked Coach what it's like facing LeBron now versus earlier in his career, and he quickly responded, not much. He's still extremely difficult to game plan for. Even at this stage of his career, he remains a dominant force. So limiting his production will be crucial for them in this matchup. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Davis. 5 points in the game. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on LeBron James.
And the more Davis has added muscle during his career, it really has helped him on the offensive end. It forces defenses to foul him.
Shoot 2.
That free throw no good. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player capable of taking over on both ends.
And he sinks the second.
Quite simply, AD is one of the most impactful players in the league. Can take over a game on both ends.
James outside. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Shoots from the elbow, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. The Let's look back on this past month and see the teams who were lights out from three-point range. In the third spot, the Lakers.
Well, a hot streak like this breeds confidence, a virtuous cycle. You see shots going down, you take that next one with extreme confidence.
Davis, the pass to Dinwiddie. Now Lively. Thompson scanning the floor. Davis with a screen on Reeves. Just 5 to shoot. The three from Thompson. The Mavericks rebound. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
To the inside. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Davis. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Davis has got 10.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
James passes to Reeves. James, a screen on Thompson. Reeves against Thompson. Pass to Doncic. The three. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Here's Lively. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Well, the physicality of Hachimura's drive is exceptional. Dribbles in looking almost unstoppable.
Reeves against Thompson. Washington outside. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Lively's shot is off.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Hachimura finds James. Hachimura sets a screen. Lets the three fly. Counted from distance. Hachimura's got his second basket on the night.
And this is what we're seeing. Rui Hachimura understanding I've got to expand my range. This is huge for his development.
Now here's Dinwiddie. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Soft touch off the glass. Dinwiddie's got 9 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Doncic passes to Hayes. Pass to Hachimura. From deep, here's Doncic. And Los Angeles, another three.
We know this is one aspect that Luka consistently goes to. It's either in the paint or from deep. You've got to guard the long ball.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Christie's checked in for Klay Thompson. And the Lakers also making a switch. Finney-Smith's checked in for Hachimura. The Lakers on D, trailing by 4. Back to Davis. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Hayes. Here's Reeves. Hayes with a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The The shot by Reeves, no good. The Mavericks lead by 6. Here's Dinwiddie. Davis with a screen on Doncic. For 3, Dinwiddie. LeBron with the rebound. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Last time they met in Los Angeles.
Yeah, they destroyed this team on the glass in the last meeting.
The strength of LeBron is something that is never going to go away, and it will always allow him to finish plays like that.
Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Vincent's checked in for Los Angeles.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
Dinwiddie finds Davis. Uses the glass on the layup. Davis has got 14.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Outside, Finney-Smith. James outside. And it's James with the jam.
LeBron James, one of the great showmen to ever lace them up. How about that finish, folks?
And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Hayes. Here's Vincent. No good that time. Excellent D there from Dinwiddie. The Mavericks lead by 3. Here's Davis. Some solid defense from Hayes. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Good. 9 points in the game.
Boy, he's heating up fast coming out of the gate. 4 out of 5 from the field.
Washington outside. Davis a screen. And it's Washington missing.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
It's stolen by Washington. Pass to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
You know, the best thing about AD is he can contribute in every statistical category.
Vincent outside. Hayes against Davis. Now here's Hayes. Defense right on him. They get the rebound. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
All the ways Luka Doncic can score. If he gets to the offensive window, look out.
Dinwiddie passes to Davis. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Dallas.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
So for Dallas, Gafford, he's checked in for Washington, and it's Klay Thompson in for Dinwiddie. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Reeves comes in for Luka Doncic. He hits the second from the line. The Lakers trail. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team. So that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, you've seen that jumper. Be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Here's Christie. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Davis. Buries it down low. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Here's Reeves. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Christie. Here's Thompson, guarded by Vanderbilt. Reeves against Davis. And the shot goes down. And now it's a 6-point Dallas lead.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Now, here is James. And the layup is good off the glass. James has got 11.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Christie passes to Davis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jared Vanderbilt picks one up.
You can't let Davis get established positioning inside. If he does, you have to foul him.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Davis. Connects checked in for James. No good on the second free throw.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Connect. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet.
And Connect is a gifted shooter. He's more than capable of doing damage from the mid-range.
Outside Davis. To the middle. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Drives to the hoop. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And so it's Anthony Davis making things happen for the Mavericks. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
And the Lakers shooting it well at 59%. And the Lakers looking at who they've got. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then it's Gabe Vincent. And it's Connect in at the 3. Outside Vanderbilt. Vincent outside. Clock at 6. Reeves against Thompson. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Mavericks leading. Inside. Stolen by Vanderbilt. And they're pushing it up. Here's Connect. Pass to Finney-Smith. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Let's take a look at the numbers from LeBron James. Mavericks shooting has been great, 57%, and finding ways to score consistently. Thompson outside, 4-3, and it's Connect with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And that one comes up a bit short. Here's Marshall, guarded by Vanderbilt. Christie. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Connect. He's guarded by Martin. Vincent outside. Pulls it. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Thompson passes to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Emphatic finishes are becoming routine for Mr. Gafford.
Thompson against Reeves. All right, Doris, what do you think separates the good teams from the great teams at crunch time?
Boy, I think there's a lot of things, Brian, that separate that. Number one, can you execute on both ends when it's a clutch game? Can you absorb the pressure of a moment, understanding time and score, how to get a quality shot on every possession, how to string together multiple stops? Can you make shots under duress of great defense? There are so many things that differentiate between the good and the championship.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Here's Connect. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Here's Vincent. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Vincent's gotten his first bucket of the night. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Here's Christie. He's covered by Vincent. Pass to Thompson. It's Martin on the wing. Martin tips it back in.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Lakers trail by 8. Outside Reeves. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Christie. He's covered by Vincent to the paint. Here's Thompson. Oh, Clay takes the contact and finishes.
Boy, beautiful shot off contact. That is what you get with a bigger guard like Klay Thompson.
Pass to Connect. Fires the three. Sinks it from distance. Connect's got 7 points in the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Thompson. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. Austin Reeves picks one up. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Davis, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Washington comes in for Martin.
Team foul. At the line for Dallas, Klay Thompson, shooting 1.
Well, the pure shooting stroke is the first thing you think of with Klay Thompson. But I think as impressive is what he gives you on the defensive end of the floor. Klay Thompson is as hard a worker as there is in the NBA.
Now here's Finney-Smith. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Doris, in a league that glorifies offense, you have to appreciate what Finney-Smith brings to the defensive end.
B.A., one of those guys who brings versatility and perhaps more importantly, dependability. You can put him on the ball, off ball, guards, even bigs. You talk about a true do-it-all defender, that's Dorian Finney-Smith.
Now here's Vincent. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
Here's Washington. They're leading by 8. Oh, Davis asserts himself at the rim.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
Vincent passes to James. Down low. Stolen by Davis. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And now it's a 12-point Dallas lead.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Vincent outside. Here's Reeves. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Reeves has gotten his first basket of the night.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Marshall. Davis with it. Finney-Smith's there. Davis, the pass to Marshall. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. the jam.
One of those nights where opposing coaches just shake their head. LeBron has taken over.
Thompson outside. Pass to Washington. On the wing, Davis. The big man, AD, down low.
Yet between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
And here's James. Double team on James. And here's Reeves outside. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
There's a screen by Marshall. Washington against James. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I think you have to admire the aggressiveness with which P.J. Washington plays every single night.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Washington, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Washington.
Now for P.J. Washington, it's important he continue to establish himself as a floor spacer. This guy can really make threes.
Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Dinwiddie comes in for Christie. Goodwin's checked in for the Lakers. Luka Doncic comes in for Vincent. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to James. That shot off. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. Here's Dinwiddie. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie against James. 5 to shoot. Dinwiddie gets the bucket. Dinwiddie's got 11.
Well, just tremendous body control by Spencer Dinwiddie, able to adjust to the defender's contact.
Dinwiddie against Doncic.
When he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
And here's Dinwiddie. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And Los Angeles making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. And now let's pull up the numbers on the point guards with the highest assist averages over the last month. Luka Doncic 4th.
Well, we all know that assists are what you're looking for in a point guard. And these guys understand that. They love making their teammates better. I love it.
You know, you're right. Looking at some of the best teammates in the NBA right there, each of those players such a joy to play with. Because when they're at the helm of an offense, the ball's always moving, everyone's involved, the game just flows.
Lively finds Davis. AD stretching the floor. Lakers trail by 15. Doncic outside. James, a screen on Dinwiddie. And here's Doncic outside. Knocks down the long J. 10 points for him.
Luka is always on time to answer a big shot by an opponent.
Dinwiddie passes to Washington. Thompson outside. Pass to Davis. Good D by Vanderbilt.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's Doncic. James outside. Vanderbilt, a screen on Washington. Back to Vanderbilt. Stolen by Davis. And And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Some changes now for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for Vanderbilt. Connect comes in for James. And Reeves is subbed in for Goodwin.
That's his third personal. Third team foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks, P.J. Washington. One shot.
And that one falls for Washington. Lakers trail by 15. Doncic feeling it out a bit.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Reeves against Thompson. Hachimura with a screen on Thompson. Here's Reeves. Sinks it. Now 2 of 7 on the night.
And the advantage he has is clear. Just taking what the defense gives him right there.
Pass to Dinwiddie. To the middle. And finished off by Davis.
In tight windows, you have got to be confident and on point. Spencer Dinwiddie, really good job in the pick and roll.
Hachimura outside. To the paint. Left block shot on the way, and it's Connect missing. The Mavericks lead by 15. Thompson with it, picked up by Reeves. Thompson passes to Davis. Here's Lively. It's stolen by Doncic. And here comes the break. Here's Hachimura. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, you know Rui wants to score it. He will not retreat in the face of some tough defense. Nicely done.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he drops it first.
Rui Hachimura, a guy who's willing to slot into whatever position the team needs him and works hard to help out on every single play. You love the hustle and the attitude.
Goodwin's checked in for the Lakers. And both free throws good for Hachimura.
The skill set of Rui Hachimura is enticing, guys. A big man who can stretch the floor with his shooting, obviously of huge value in the modern game.
Now here's Washington. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Hayes with a screen on Dinwiddie. Inside. 6 on the shot clock. And finished off by Hayes.
There's really no defense for Luka Doncic. He will manipulate or exploit whatever you try to do in the pick and roll.
Here's Dinwiddie. 11 points in the game. Thompson, a screen on Doncic. Pass to Davis. Over Hachimura. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And so it's Dallas in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with P.J. Washington. P.J., what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
The free throw margin says a lot about this game. They're facing a defense that's dug in and looking way too comfortable.
Right now, they're playing like a bunch of scared
puppies. Release the big dogs.
And now, as the regular season marches on, here's how things look in the West as we near the final stretch.
Yeah, taking a look at the Lakers. Last week of the season, they want the playoffs to start, but they still got to take.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 13-point game. They've got Derek Lively. Washington out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Dallas is shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
It's something I remember from their last outing. He was excellent at the charity stripe.
One shot.
The free throw off from Doncic.
Boy, Luka's strength, his size, his savvy puts him at the free throw line so often.
Here's Thompson. Here's Lively. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Lively's got his first 2 points.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Washington against Hachimura. Now here's Reeves. He's covered closely. Pass to Hayes. Just 4 to shoot. Here's James. Whoa! Are you kidding me, LeBron?
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. To the inside. And a slam dunk by Lively.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Now here's Doncic. He's got 14. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Again, the Lakers.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
Outside Davis. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Back to Dinwiddie. Washington, a screen on Doncic.
You know, when Spencer Dinwiddie is attacking, he gets these kinds of calls. Simple as that.
First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for Dallas, Dinwiddie. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Dinwiddie.
Spencer Dinwiddie, one of those players that seems to have improved with every passing season, and his numbers back that up. This guy just keeps getting better.
So he gets them both.
One thing you have to love about Spencer Dinwiddie is his confidence. Here's a guy who knows he belongs, and he's proving it with his play night after night.
Now here's Reeves. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. And these will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Shoot 2.
No good on the free throw.
Luka Doncic has established himself as a perennial candidate for MVP. He controls the game with the basketball in his hands. He is an incredible driver, and he makes the game easy for the guys around him.
And he's good on the second. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Dinwiddie passes to Lively. Now here's Thompson. Washington outside. Pass to Davis. Over to the left wing. Clock is at 3. The 3, Dinwiddie. The shot off that time. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Spencer Dinwiddie.
We are talking about a clever scorer. Luka Doncic has developed such a knack for getting to the free throw line.
Shoot 2.
That's good from Doncic. Doncic hits them both. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Outside Davis. Pass to Lively. And here's Thompson. Let's go with a 3. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
The speed with which Klay Thompson gets to his shooting motion off the catch makes him as dangerous as anyone.
Reeves against Thompson. The 3 ball. The shot by Reeves, no good.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Thompson finds Dinwiddie. Davis against Reeves. Davis, the pass to Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Oh, my goodness. Not only a vertical threat, but a big-time finisher, Derek Lively.
Pass to Hayes. Right side Reeves. Down low. Here's Doncic. Nails the baby hook. Doncic has got 21.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Back to Dinwiddie. James against Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Rebound, the Lakers.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
From deep, here's Doncic. The Luka 3. Money.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
All right, let's take a moment to have a look at which point guards have posted the highest scores over the last month. Second, Luka Doncic.
And this group of guys, they have an innate ability to not only score at will, but to create for others. They're the complete package.
You know, they truly are. Whether it's one-on-one situations or staying within that team framework, that is a gifted group offensively. And, you know, you said it. Their ability to put up big points from the one-guard spot is what really sets them apart.
Davis can't hit.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Reeves with a screen on Dinwiddie. And here's Doncic outside. And Los Angeles another three.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Washington outside. Outside Davis. Thompson outside. Launches a three. James with the rebound.
I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
And here are the Mavericks now, following the score by Los Angeles. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's on LeBron James.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 13 points in the game. Davis a screen. Dinwiddie goes in. Goes up again. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
So far, he's missed 4 tries at the line, going 3 for 7.
I mean, tonight, we're hearing a lot more clang than swish from him at the charity stripe.
And he makes a first. And Dallas making a change here. Christie's checked in. Finney-Smith's checked in for Los Angeles. Both free throws good from Davis.
In the second half, their free throw percentage has improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
Doncic left side. Doncic throwing his weight around.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
Dallas leading by 5. Pass to Lively. Reeves against Thompson. Washington passes to Thompson. Here's Christie. From outside the arc. And Reeves pulls it down. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to connect. Back to Doncic. Inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You gotta love this Connect kid. Started at a smaller Division I school, transferred up to play big-time college hoops, and now he's here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So for Dallas, Martin comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Marshall in for Thompson. And that's good as he hits both shots. Dallas leading by 3. Here's Christie. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. The 3 from Washington. Kept alive. Lively passes to Martin. Knocks it down from distance. Martin's got 5 points.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Outside Finney-Smith. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist of the night.
Dorian Finney-Smith increasingly efficient offensively. Good feel for when to rise and fire.
Now here's Washington. He's got 5. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Lakers. Gafford, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Number 21, Daniel Gafford.
Lakers trail by 3. Now here's Doncic. Give him 31 now. Oh, Luka throwing that weight around in the paint.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
Pass to Marshall. To the middle. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Now here's Doncic. 33 points for him. Hayes with a screen on Martin. To the paint. And finished off by Hayes.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Here's Christie. Pass to Martin. Inside. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Derek Lively at such a young age, such a good screener, and then gets to open space and finishes. Everything you want from a young big.
Now here's Reeves. Back to Doncic. Doncic is doubled. Now here's Reeves. 6 to shoot. He shoots. Christie with a rebound.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
It's good.
For a sliver of room. That's all he needed to get to the bucket. Nice aggressive move, slipping and sliding his way through.
Now here's Doncic. And here's Connect outside. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one. And there's a minute 45 left in the 3rd. Martin outside. There's the 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Back to Hayes. Outside Reeves. Shot clock at 6. Down low. And finished off by Hayes.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Pass to Martin. To the inside. Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
With power. That's how you do it, big fella.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. Trailing by 4. Hayes finds Reeves. There's 38 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball. Oh, it's stolen. Martin outside. Fires, hitting the triple. And now it's a 7-point Dallas lead. 27 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Doncic outside. Pass to Hayes. Here's Connect. He's guarded by Martin. Shot clock at 5. Finney-Smith passes to Reeves. It's deflected, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Substitution on the court.
with 1 on the clock. That one no good. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for the Lakers. At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Then it's Gabe Vincent. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Goodwin in a shooting guard. Christie's shot is off.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
James passes to Vincent. James outside. Back to Finney-Smith. Out to James. Jacks up a 3. Oh, LeBron buries a 3.
The ability to sustain productivity over the entirety of his career, LeBron James is a modern marvel.
Here's Christie. He's covered by Vincent. Christie passes to Martin. And here's Gafford. Here's Christie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Gabe Vincent.
The officials were right on top of that one.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Dallas?
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
And the first one at the line is good.
Hey, when you start locking it down at the line, good things tend to happen.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the strike.
You know, he may be kicking himself for that 1 miss, but establishing the 2-possession lead was key.
Martin outside. From deep 3-point land. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Goodwin. Puts up a 3. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 4 assists in the game.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Off they go. It's a 3. Oh!
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Here's Christie. He's covered by Vincent. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Yeah, that one's good.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Here's Martin, following the score by Los Angeles. Pass to Marshall to halt the run, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. James against Martin. James with the focus.
Well, it's the skill set and the strength of LeBron James. It'll be interesting to see how his shot profile breaks down when it's all said and done.
Pass to Christie. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Vincent outside. On the wing, Hachimura. Fades. And right on target.
Part of why Hachimura went in the lottery, the skill he brings with the size, both on display to beat a really good defensive contest.
Here's Marshall. His first shot attempt. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And it's James inside.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Martin outside. Gafford with a screen on James. Out to the right wing. Pass to Christie. Here's Marshall. The 3 is up. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Finney-Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. Vincent outside. Now here's Hachimura. He's guarded by Gafford. Hachimura in the post. Working on Gafford. Hachimura. Pass to Finney-Smith. It doesn't go for him. Mavericks trail by 6. Martin outside. Out to the wing. Here's Marshall. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by James. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 16-3 run. There's a screen. Classic move by LeBron James.
Just textbook basketball, right? James's IQ for the game so high, his vision and court awareness so good, he can exploit that pick and roll so effectively.
Marshall passes to Christie. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Harden with the bucket.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Now, here is James. Here's Christie, and there's the drive. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second team foul. At the line for 2, Christie.
First one falls, and the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Lively, he's checked in for Powell. Davis comes in for Gafford. Thompson, he's checked in for Martin. And it's Dinwiddie in for Marshall. He's perfect from the line this time.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Outside Reeves. Back to Vincent. Six on the shot clock. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Dinwiddie left side. Back to Thompson. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Davis. Yes! And the foul! That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
Davis resolute with the and one.
Washington's checked in for Christie. James is checked in for the Lakers. Hachimura comes in for Vincent.
First personal, 13 foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks, Anthony Davis, shooting 1.
That free throw good from Davis. James with the ball. Doncic outside. Hachimura outside. Pass to Doncic. The Lakers with another miss.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Doncic against Dinwiddie. Here's Washington. Right side Davis. That shot off the mark. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Hachimura. And that time also a missed shot. Dallas has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Thompson in the post. He's covered by Reeves. And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's foul number 2 for him.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Now Davis. Clock at 6. To take the lead. That one drops for him. Davis has got 42 in the game.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Doncic finds James. Shoots over Davis. And Davis with the block.
That's what happens when you challenge Davis. He can be so disruptive as a defender.
On the wing, Davis. To the inside. Lively passes to Dinwiddie. Screen by Lively. To the paint. And stolen by Hayes. Hachimura against Washington. Down low. Here's Doncic. Oh, Luka like a bull in there.
Boy, at his size, Luka Doncic against a quality contest, able to still finish it.
Pass to Lively. Hachimura against Washington. Davis with a screen on Hachimura. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on LeBron James.
15 fouls. At the line for 2, P.J. Washington.
And that one falls for Washington. And so Washington nails both of them. Here's Reeves. Pass to Hayes. Doncic with it. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The understated part of Luka Doncic's game is strength. He is going to draw contact and usually make it.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second one.
That will sting a little bit, failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He told them, this is the passion I want us to play with every night. Now my question is, how are we going to finish? Are we going to be passive, or are we going to take what's ours? Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Davis against James. Davis misses. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Inside, here's Reeves, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
We are talking about perhaps the highest IQ player in history. LeBron knows how to get the ball to his guys in their sweet spots.
Now here's Thompson. Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to Davis. 6 to shoot. Over James. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got 44.
What an emphatic bucket by Davis. This is a guy who never backs down or gives up.
Here's James. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, gets the ball on the way down. What a call that could turn out to be.
A minute 58 left in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Davis. Tries again. And Lively with the lay-in. It's good.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's James. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Davis with it. Hachimura covering. Too strong. Davis for 2.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
And he lobs it up and finished off by Hayes.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Doncic against Dinwiddie. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Oh, man, he plays with a relentless motor in clutch time, too. Davis always wants the ball in his hands.
Now, here is James. And 1:01 left in the fourth. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Washington outside. Pass to Lively. Davis with it. Checked by James. Back to Davis. Over James. And got it. Another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the T.O. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
Well, a great offensive player keeps defenders off balance. Luka Doncic does just that.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Doncic hits them both.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
It's all come down to this one critical possession.
And B.A., you can feel the intensity in this arena.
Thompson passes to Washington. Davis down low. James is there. Davis can't hit. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
James deciding where to go with it. Here's LeBron. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
What a display of skill. The defense was solid, but he finds a way.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Oh, Thompson from deep three-point land. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll return shortly. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here's Dinwiddie. We've got Anthony Davis. Spencer Dinwiddie is out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Washington, and it's Lively in at the 5, down low. Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
Boy, the long-range work from Spencer Dinwiddie. Over the years, this former second-round pick has increased his range.
Now here's Doncic. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Thompson against Reeves. Thompson passes to Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Well, he has proven that you've got to respect the long-range ability of Spencer Dinwiddie. Nice.
Hachimura outside. Pass to James. Oh, great focus from James.
If you give this guy any space whatsoever, he's going to do his best to take advantage.
Dinwiddie against Doncic. Washington outside. Here's Davis. And again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Lakers trail by 6. Outside Reeves. Back to Doncic. Doncic is doubled. Hachimura outside. It's stolen by Washington. On the wing, Thompson. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
First team foul. LeBron James. One shot.
shot.
Despite the fact that LeBron James is now in the league for over 2 decades, he continues to dominate.
Now here's Thompson. Thompson, a screen on Doncic. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Dinwiddie's got 22.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Takes a step back. Here's James. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Derek Lively.
Well, the basketball IQ of LeBron James is off the charts. So adept at finding ways to get to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw is good. We're in OT here with just over 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside Davis. Here's Washington. Deflected. Pass to James. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Davis has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Hachimura against Thompson. Washington passes to Dinwiddie. Here's Davis. It's Hayes with the rebound. Lakers trail by 5. Pass to Doncic. Hayes with a screen on Dinwiddie. And here's Doncic outside. They get it back. Out to Hachimura. The 3. Doesn't go that time.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Thompson, that's good.
Well, the ability to rise and fire off the catch has defined Klay Thompson.
James against Davis. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
13 foul. LeBron James.
The Mavericks lead by 5. Dinwiddie outside. Elbow shot. Some solid defense from James. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from deep. And again for 3.
And he's hit thousands of threes in the league. Oh, my.
Inching closer to 5th place on the career triples list. Now here's Dinwiddie. Here's Davis. Good. He hits again. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Reeves finds James. Shoots over Davis.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
free throw, good from James.
Those and one plays can be real backbreakers in a close game.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Davis against James. Davis, the pass to Dinwiddie. The three from Thompson. Doncic pulls down the board. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
What you want is to create a clean, high-percentage look if that's at all possible.
They've got a chance to grab the lead here late in OT.
Monster possession, maybe the biggest of the night.
To take the lead. Oh, he can't jam it home.
You gotta love how he stuck with the play. Nice work.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
Down one with just enough time for a couple passes and a shot. We'll see what they can do.
For the win! And so it's the Lakers who scrape by with the win. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end. Whew.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
LeBron, you faced a team with some firepower. What do you credit this win to?
Man, it's a team who makes runs, and they just kept knocking down threes, kept matching us. We was trying to get some heavy hands on them, but they do a great job of pushing the pace. You just got to get timely stops. You got to make timely shots.
The key is to make the last run, and you guys did. Congrats. Thanks.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, LeBron James.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sport. This season season has been full of surprises, Greg. What's surprising you most about the NBA right now?
Kevin, the game evolves constantly. I mean, the increased speed of the league, a lot more scoring. If your eyes aren't glued to the action, you might miss it.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Doncic out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Hachimura in at the 3 spot. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And LeBron James gets it to go.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
I see him. Dinwiddie against Doncic. Washington with the screen on Doncic. Such a wide open look.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
So it's the Lakers now, after Spencer Dinwiddie getting his shot to go from deep.
And this guy is a competitor. I love watching Reeves answer the call like this.
Dinwiddie passes to Lively. Thompson outside. Down low, and stolen by LeBron. On the wing, Reeves. And that one is hammered home.
Don't sleep on Reeves' athleticism. He's got some real bounce.
Dinwiddie passes to Lively. To the middle, trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And Davis throws it down.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago. Of course, they know they have their work cut out for them with LeBron on the court. He told me James hasn't really lost a step. He's a constant problem out there, so I'm ready to try anything, including just throwing extra bodies at him. Of course, that probably means some double teams in LeBron's immediate future. Guys?
All right, thank you, David.
Great work by Davis in the screen roll. Good at making himself a big target in these situations.
Dinwiddie against Doncic. Here's LeBron. Hayes with the screen for James. Shot clock at 5. A second chance effort. And the shot goes down. James has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
Let's look at the stats for James. And he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists. And he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Washington. They get a hand on it. Doncic with the steal. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Now Washington. Back to Davis. And here's Thompson. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Pass to Davis. Shoots the 3. Ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds. The Lakers will take possession. Here's the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been fantastic from three-point land in the last 10. The Lakers in 5th.
The main factor, I think, is the great spacing. That has led to wide-open, long-range shots, and that's why we see the great numbers from the 3.
Lakers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Mavericks trail by 4. Here's Dinwiddie. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. And the jumper falls for him. Dinwiddie's got 5.
And great decision from Dinwiddie there. Looking comfortable and confident in these pick and roll situations.
Reeves against Thompson. Reeves the pass to James. And he comes up with the deuce. 6 points for him.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Washington with the screen on Doncic. Dinwiddie for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Inside. Washington, that's good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Doncic looking it over. Hayes the pass to Reeves. And Lively pulls it down. Looking at Dallas, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Clippers. Washington with it, and Hachimura picks him up defensively. And it's Davis missing. The Lakers have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Hachimura kicks to Doncic. Buries the long-range jumper.
And we're so used to Doncic operating with the ball in his hands, but it's good to see him mix it up and work off the catch.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. And the Lakers also making a change. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hachimura. Mavericks trailed by 5. Dinwiddie outside. It's Davis on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Off on the layup.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Yep, that one goes in there. Reeves has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Thompson outside. Pass to Lively. Here's Marshall. James defending. Marshall passes to Lively. And finished off by Lively.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 5-point game. In the corner, it's James. Mavericks with the rebound. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
Now here's Davis. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Reeves outside. Pass to LeBron. Over Marshall. And it's good off the back rim and in. And it's 8 points for LeBron.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Doncic against Dinwiddie. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot. Here's James. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
First personal foul, first team foul.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Some things change, but LeBron stays the same. Still the same leader on the floor. The same player. It is truly impressive.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Martin comes in for Anthony Davis. Christie subbed in for Spencer Dinwiddie. The Lakers also with the sub. Vincent's checked in for Austin Reeves.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Here's Christie, defended by Vincent. A three, another three for Dallas.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Finney Smith with it, covered by Martin. Pass to Vincent. The kick out to LeBron. 5 on the clock. Over Marshall. LeBron with the bucket. James has got 12 in the game.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Here's Christie. Defended by Vincent. Thompson outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And for Klay Thompson, Richard, he's entering a different part now of his career.
And it happens to all of us. Father Time is undefeated. But Klay's game, his ability to hit threes as an elite level, that is not going anywhere, Kevin.
And the first one drops.
And when healthy, Klay remains a dynamic player. Lights out scorer who often defends well.
P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Caleb Martin. The Lakers also making some changes. Vanderbilt comes in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Austin Reeves in for Doncic. And so Thompson nails both of them.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
James looking around. To the inside. Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
LeBron with it. He's got 12. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Okay, LeBron with the big boy moves. Look, he just absorbs the foul, still getting the shot, doesn't even feel it.
First one falls for him. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Dallas has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, I've always felt like I belong. It goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, is this confidence or cockiness? He told her, they're basically kind of the same thing. Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you. That's good for Marshall. Dallas making a switch here. Martin's checked in. That one drops. He ties it up. Here's Vincent. Hasn't made one yet. LeBron outside. There's a screen. And the rejection by Gafford. Washington inside. He's defended by Reed. Here's Christie. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here's Washington. That gives them the lead. Washington's got his second basket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Reeves outside. 13 feet away. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Christie kicks to Gafford. Martin's in the post, working on James. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Just 5 on the clock. Washington passes to Marshall. And the 3 off target. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Reeves left side. Pass to Vincent for the 3. Christie with the rebound. Dallas has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Washington with it. Gafford finds Martin. Washington sets the pick for Martin. The 15-footer, and that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. It's a tie game in Dallas. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
And here are the Mavericks now. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Connect. Then it's Austin Reed. Then it's Vincent. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 5 down low.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, he'll take it.
Here's Reeves. The Mavericks making the shot. Back to Vincent. Pocket 2, traps in the tray. Vincent's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Always ready to put the team first. Reeves wants the ball in the hands of the most ready scorer.
Christie the pass to Gafford. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Reeves outside. No, it doesn't go. His 4th miss in 8 attempts. The Mavericks leading. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Marshall passes to Christie. Washington with it. He's defended by Reed. It's deflected. Vanderbilt against Gafford. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
And that one falls for Vanderbilt. Los Angeles making a switch here. Hachimura is checked in. He doesn't get the second one.
I know he's kicking himself for not snatching the lead. But look, he tied things up.
Marshall passes to Christie. Outside, Martin. Pass to Gafford. Outside for Martin. Here's Marshall. And he uses the glass on the layup. Marshall's got the lead up to 2 now for the Mavs.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Hachimura, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And Marshall kicks to Gafford. Here's Christie. Defended by Vincent. Stolen by Reeves. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Pass to connect. Launches a 3. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That is his first foul of the game. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Dwight Powell's checked in for the Mavericks. And then for the Lakers, Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Vanderbilt. And James subbed in for Connect. Dallas has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Outside, Martin. Christie with the screen on James. That's a 2 from Martin. And Gafford throws it down.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Pass to Hachimura. Lakers working the ball around now. Finney-Smith passes to Reeves. And the rejection by Gafford. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Six to shoot. Here's LeBron. And that one off the back of the rim and in. LeBron's got 15 points.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you've got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
Outside, Martin. On the wing, and the rejection by James. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And the Mavericks with some changes. Derek Lively comes in for Dwight Powell. Davis is subbed in for Daniel Gafford. The Lakers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Pass to Vincent. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Martin. He's putting up about 8 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or 2 every game.
And that's what you need from some guys on the team. Not everyone can be an all-star. You need glue guys to find that success too.
And he knocks down the first one. And it's tied up with that one. And so Marshall will bring it up for Dallas. Pass to Christie. That falls. Great assist by Marshall. Christie's got 5 points so far.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
LeBron outside. For Martin. And again, no good by the Lakers. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. And that one is good. Now it's a 4-point Dallas lead.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Davis against Hachimura. Pass to Vincent. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Dallas. To the paint. Here's Davis. Anthony Davis, too much size.
This is where you want AD to get his shots. That's almost automatic.
Now Hachimura. Reeves with it. Pass to Finney-Smith. And the layup's good off the glass. Finney-Smith's got his first points of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside, Martin. There's the pick. To the inside. Lively.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Reeves the pass to James. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
The veteran smarts of James understands how to absorb the contact and still finish.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Dallas.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Now, here's Thompson. 14 points from him the last game against the Clippers. Pass to Dinwiddie. With the floater. The Lakers with the rebound. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Following the miss by Anthony Davis. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
And a long combo guard. Dinwiddie can use that 6'5" height inside like a bigger player.
Vincent the pass to James. Launches it. James cooking from deep.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Thompson passes to Lively. Dinwiddie with it. And he lobs it up toward the rim and finished off by Lively.
Well, Dinwiddie has a great sense for when and where to send the ball.
Doncic against Thompson. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Inside. Here's James. Pass to Hachimura. Second chance shot. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
Creating space. Doncic will move defenders around.
Outside, Davis. Now, Lively. Now, here's Marshall. Lock at 6. Thompson for the triple. Hachimura grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Doncic. To the middle. Hachimura with it. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 5 assists in the game. The Mavericks trailing. Outside, Davis. Back to Dinwiddie. Vincent with the rebound.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Here's Hachimura. And Davis sends it back.
It's the length of Davis that makes it so hard to shoot over top of.
Arguably one of the best bigs of his generation, Anthony Davis. I know you admire his game.
Well, he takes over the game on both ends of the floor. You would look at a Tim Duncan, a Kevin Garnett, a guy that can beat you with 5 blocks, or a guy that can dominate the post and score 25 a night.
And it's out of bounds. Pass touch by Lively. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Austin Reeves.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Washington's checked in. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Goodwin comes in for Vincent. Doncic right side. James sets the screen for Doncic. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Thompson outside. Pass to Dinwiddie. 1:41 left in the second quarter. Loads it up for Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
And it's just so beautiful. The timing of that play is exceptional. Davis just gets there right on time and puts it in.
Stolen by Washington. And here we go. Dinwiddie heading to the hoop.
LeBron James. First personal foul.
The Mavericks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
A long, versatile guard at 6'5". Spencer Dinwiddie can play the 1, shift over to the 2. It gives you scoring and playmaking.
Hayes, he's checked in for the Lakers. Austin Reeves comes in for Goodwin. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:22 left to play here in the second quarter. Reeves finds Hachimura. Back to Reeves. Down low, here's Hayes. Oh, with authority!
That is a monster finish.
Oh.
Nice pass by Reeves, reading the floor. That's one of his strengths.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Washington with the screen on Doncic. Dinwiddie for 3. And James pulls it down. James has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here he goes. LeBron, nobody in their right mind will get in the way of him.
Like, at this point in time, like, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do it.
It's good. Davis has got 10 points in the game.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
Reeves the pass to James. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Back to Reeves. To the paint. Stolen by Lively. Outside, Davis. Thompson outside. Dinwiddie outside. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Mavericks on top, leading by just 1. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, PJ. Hot start offensively. How do you continue that in the second half?
I think we did a great job of attacking the rim and kicking out to our teammates and making open shots. So we got back away from that in the second quarter, but we got to do a better job of that coming out of halftime.
Stick with what works, right? Thanks for your time, man. Back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And get ready for the
the Raptors out in Toronto will go up against the Hornets. That one gets going 7:30 Eastern Time.
Both teams could use this win, fellas. I expect this to be very close.
Yeah, you feel like better execution will prevail.
And moving on now, the Mavericks are in the thick of it. A very competitive game so far.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those starters are going to have the fresh legs for the second half.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
The Mavericks leading. Derek Lively is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's P.J. Washington. Then it's Thompson, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Now here's Davis. Over LeBron. And it's Davis missing. James against Davis. And Hayes kicks to Doncic. Pass to Hachimura. A 3-ball. James, no good.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And Davis throws it down.
A premier player in this league, Davis, with another huge night, showing why he is an NBA champion.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. PJ can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Lakers trail by 3. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. LeBron sets the screen for Reeves. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Nice concentration from Reeves. Never loses focus despite the contact.
Davis setting the pick for Dinwiddie. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Here's Hayes. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the middle. Here's Dinwiddie. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Dinwiddie's got 17.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Pass to Hayes. To the inside. Wants to get it to Reeves, and does. And that one drops for him. He's got 13.
I love how assertive Reeves is. He is not bashful about trying his luck inside.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Check out some of the numbers for Davis. Putting up about 25 points per game, 11 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
Yeah, this last stretch, it has been unbelievable to watch him get going on the glass, and it's been reflective in the stat sheet.
The Lakers on D. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Thompson. Outside, Davis. 6 on the shot clock. puts up a deep three. Good D by LeBron. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Lakers. They trail by 3. Reeves outside. Back to Hachimura. Inside. Wants to get it to Doncic and does. Count that bucket.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Dinwiddie. Outside for Davis. From downtown. Bucket! Davis for 3.
Looks like Davis is in his bag today. His ability to stretch the floor is huge.
Doncic passes to Hayes. Doncic with a screen for Hayes. James against Lively. From the low block. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. On the clock. Ring shot on the way. And it's Doncic missing.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Dinwiddie finds Davis. Over LeBron. Great D that time from James.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Reeves against Thompson. A 3. That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Hachimura.
And the coaching staff loves it. It's why they encourage Hachimura to fire away.
Dinwiddie passes to Washington. Here's Davis. Over LeBron. Ignoring the contact, Anthony Davis.
This is the defensive intensity you have to have against Davis inside, but he still powers through it. Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Dinwiddie. Rui Hachimura picking up that last basket. Dinwiddie sets the screen for Thompson. Play Thompson with that deep range.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Pass to Hachimura. Back to Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Oh, from ultra close range, Doncic.
Dallas has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And let's focus briefly on an area we often overlook. Point guard rebounding. Here are the leaders in that category over the past 10 games. Number 1, Luka Doncic.
And, well, rebounding isn't something you really think too much about with point guards, but he places a lot of emphasis on doing whatever it takes to contribute, even on the boards.
And I know the guys in the front court love having him out there, giving them all that little extra help down low.
Now here's LeBron. 23 points in the game. And Marshall kicks to Washington. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Pass to Thompson. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Christie can't make it. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. To the inside, Reeves. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Up top, Washington. Finney Smith defending. Washington passes to Christie. Thompson outside. Pass to Christie. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Lively. And the shot no good, a bit short. Los Angeles has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Now Hayes. Reeves outside. Here's Finney Smith. Hits the three-point bomb. Finney Smith's got 5 points so far.
The all-around game of Reeves continuing to develop. You just love that pass.
Doncic against Christie. Pass to Thompson. They need this one. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Reeves right side.
The activity of Reeves is constant, and it helps him get to the line.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
Free throw good, Reeves.
Undrafted out of college, Austin Reeves has beat the odds and become an outstanding player.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. And Martin subbed in for Washington. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. On the wing, Reeves. He's covered by Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. LeBron with a screen on Thompson. Reeves can't hit.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Thompson passes to Christie. Pass to Martin. Over LeBron. And it's Martin that time on the assist by Christie. Christie's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, strong work inside to fend off the D and finish. He'll battle you down low every time.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And a look here at the passing numbers over the last several months for Austin Reeves.
One aspect of his game that's suffered the past few months has been his passing. He hasn't shown that same creativity with the basketball that we'd seen from him earlier in the season, and his assists are way down because of it.
Pass to Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
High IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter.
The Mavericks have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Martin with a screen on Doncic. To the middle, and stolen by James. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Misses the chippy right there. The Mavericks trailing. Martin the pass to Christie. Pass to Martin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches it from deep. No good. Shot missing. And Reeves has got the ball here for L.A. Down low. That's tipped. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And some changes here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Connect in for LeBron. And here is Los Angeles now. The lead is 2. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Los Angeles has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Stolen by Martin. Christie against Vanderbilt. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Powell, he's checked in for Thompson. Gabe Vincent, he's checked in for the Lakers. 1:29 left in the third quarter. Now, here's Marshall. He's defended by Reed. Marshall can't hit. The Lakers in the lead. Now, Vincent. 5 points in the game. To the paint. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
As we see Connect expand his game, Dalton will get more active as a passer.
Here's Christie, defended by Vincent. Stolen by Connect. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Reeves outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Outside, Martin. Four on the clock. Here's the triple. With the putback. And it's put back in by Powell.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Lakers lead by 2. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Taking a look at the Lakers. In at forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Vincent is out there with Goodwin, and it's Finney-Smith in at the center position. LeBron is doubled. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
He's so quick and graceful at around 270 pounds. James, he's a wrecking ball.
One shot.
Free throw good, James. Mavericks trail by 5. Pass to Powell. Now here's Marshall. To the inside. And Gafford throws it down.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And here is James, covered by Martin. And they double up James. Pass to Goodwin. And James throws it down hard.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Christie the pass to Powell. Outside for Martin. Beyond the arc. A three-pointer is right on target.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Vincent, defended by Christie. LeBron against Martin. 5 to shoot. James absorbing hits on the drive.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Powell. Down low. And finished off by Martin.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Kicks it out to LeBron. It's stolen by Martin. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Gafford. And another basket for Dallas. The Lakers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Harden against LeBron. Shot clock at 5. Over to the left wing. Pass to Vincent from outside the arc. Hands it from downtown. And the Lakers lead by 3.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Powell dishes to Marshall. Dallas moving the ball around. Over Goodwin. No good off the back of the rim. Lakers leading by 3. Hachimura the pass to Vincent. LeBron against Gafford. Pass to Hachimura. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
I love how under control Hachimura is. Able to push his way through the contact and score. Nice work.
They set the pick. With the drive.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First team foul. At the line for Dallas, Najee Marshall taking 2 shots.
That's good for Marshall. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Powell. Anthony Davis comes in for Daniel Gafford. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Caleb Martin. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Christie. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Hayes, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Connect comes in for James. Austin Reeves is checked in for Goodwin. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Back to Hayes. Top of the key, Connect. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Dinwiddie kicks to Marshall. Pass to Thompson. Now here's Dinwiddie. Guarded by Doncic. Clock at 6. And there's the defensive 3-second call. As a junior college product, Dalton Connect, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin. Spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program. Then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee. And there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
That free throw good from Thompson.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
Dinwiddie against Doncic. Puts up a deep 3. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Lakers leading by 3. Pass to Doncic. He's looking for Hayes and finds him. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Thompson sets the pick for Dinwiddie. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Rui Hachimura picks one up.
On a shooter like Dinwiddie, you have to guard close, but Dinwiddie challenges that defense and draws the foul.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. And the Mavericks making a change here. Washington's checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Finney-Smith's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Lakers leading by 3. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Reeves outside. Pass to Doncic. Doncic converts right through the defense.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Lively with it, and there's the drive, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Defensive foul. Jackson Hayes. That's his first personal. 3rd team foul. At the line for 1. Lively.
That's good from Lively. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. The lead is 2. Inside, it's deflected. Stolen by Lively. Dinwiddie passes to Davis. To tie it up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up.
And Davis remains a dominant presence on both ends of the floor.
LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. He's off on the second.
And with Davis, you know what you're getting, a nightly double-double threat and a versatile defender.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Reeves against Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. James, no good. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Dinwiddie kicks to Thompson. Thompson gets it inside.
And you can tell that Klay trusts his guys. He calls a play, and they just go to the right spots.
Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. To the middle. Stolen by Washington. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Klay isn't afraid to get physical if he feels like he can get to the line.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3-ball for these guys.
That free throw good from Thompson. Hachimura, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And so Thompson nails both of them. Lakers trail by 3. Reeves outside. Here's Doncic. Hits the target from 18 feet. Doncic has got 4 points in the quarter.
And when Luka sees the mid-range open up, he takes the shot, keeping things simple.
Dinwiddie a screen on Reed. Thompson for 3. Offensive rebound Mavericks. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Drills the three-pointer. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Hayes throws it down.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Davis against James. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and Anthony Davis is too much at the rim.
Too big, too skilled. Davis in the face of good defense that time.
Davis against James. And Davis sends it back. And they're able to recover. Hayes, no good. Dallas leading by 4. Washington kicks to Dinwiddie. Pass to Thompson for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. And here is Hachimura. Back to James. Hayes with the screen for LeBron. He's looking for Hayes and finds him. And Hayes throws it down.
And LeBron James will outsmart you. He will open up things for other teammates with the pick and roll.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. Now, he heaped praise on the defense. He said, the pressure's great. I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. He thinks they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Davis. Thompson outside. Lively inside. Covered by Hayes. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
Defensive foul. Jackson Hayes. That's his second personal. Team is in penalty. Now at the line for your Mavericks. Lively. One shot.
That's good from Lively. And here is James. Shoots from 12. Strong inside. What a move by James.
Now understand this. When LeBron James entered into the league in 2003, that's when lots of players were actually taking mid-range jumpers.
Davis setting the pick for Dinwiddie. Fires for 3. Rebound the Lakers. Hachimura's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside, James. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Davis.
Guarding James has always been a challenge. So good at getting the better of the defense.
LeBron James. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
first of two. No good. Heartbreaker. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that brings them within 5.
I couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Lively. Thompson against LeBron. Back to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Doncic.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
LeBron passes to Reeves. Floats it up for James. It's stolen by Davis. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
I like when Davis looks to get physical and draw contact, using his size to his advantage.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Murray kicks to LeBron. Over Davis. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
Oh my gosh, LeBron James is hitting a huge bucket. No one has done it more for longer than LeBron James.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
At the line for 2, Lively.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Doncic finds James. Over Davis. James, no good. And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks, Dinwiddie, taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
And here's LeBron outside. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Spencer, did you have a sense coming in that you needed to be more aggressive tonight?
Oh, no, it was just kind of like the way they were playing and just wanted to be aggressive, wanted to hopefully make the best play for the team and, was fortunate to hit some shots tonight. That's really it.
All right, man. I know you want to be humble, but you played a big part tonight. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Anthony Davis.